Greetings, Dr. Dan. This is Mike at Edington, and this is Sprint 5, my Sprint 5 YouTube video update. So let's start with going into our demo, and I'm going to show you some of the new features I put on here. Okay, so to start with the demo, I added these three buttons, which are the scan button, the map button, and the save button. Then also added this button as well, which is the login and sign up button, which is not hooked up yet, but will be once we're merged over and Brandon completes that merge first. So here we have the scan button, which pulls up the camera as before. And notice these buttons are a lot smaller and more flush to this search bar. Here we have the map button, which I try to label all of them, which goes directly to the map. And this actually gives us a live location, which Ryan was responsible for hooking that up. And then I added the header right here and then a footer. We could put words or whatever we want in these. I didn't really put anything in it because I didn't find anything like worthy of putting in there, except this back arrow button, which can navigate us back to the home screen. So along with that, I made this save button, which is actually hooked up in our navigation panel. However, we're waiting for our database to be synced up to the app in order for us to go to the saved items list, because that's only for users once they log in and sign up, which we're also waiting to hook up to the app. So some pretty good stuff there. And then also, the last thing I did, a little small thing I did, was I made this splash screen. I went ahead and inserted this splash screen on my styling branch, which I'm mainly responsible for styling the app, but I was able to do a couple back-end things this sprint, which was actually pretty fun to learn. Okay, so let's go into the Team Gantt update. So here we see that Sprint 5, and then we go here, the task assigned to me was favorite map button, which you saw right there. So a couple tasks that I had to do were map button, save button, back arrow, and scan button, which were all completed, and I did a couple extra things, So that's good for that, but I think I did this backwards, but that's okay. Let's go head to the GitHub check-in. So in this check-in, you could see all of my recent commits in the past 2 or 3 days. So you see improved button functions, map screen updates with the header and footer components, future navigation items with the save items screen, and then also the login screen. So these are hooked up, and they'll go to the screen. However, we need a couple merges done in order to complete that on their side to help me out with my styling branch. Yep. And then you see here, there's the splash screen right there. Some subtle name changes. This is sharper name. It was in bold, and it looked kind of didn't look as sharp as clean as I want it to be. And then along with this button styling, which is gray, and it's pretty simple, but I really like it. Okay. So what's going to happen in the next sprint? Okay, so for sprint 6, we have a few things happening. Facebook authentication, which the login, as you'll see probably on Tyler's sprint, it's pretty much done, but just needs to be hooked up. In the map, it's getting there, but we definitely need to have some improvements with that. So for me, I will be doing the home screen advertisement, which I'm pretty excited about. I want to go ahead and put, so in this section right here, I want to be able to put some clickable advertisement, which can maybe generate us some revenue in the future. And it might just look cool if we can make it look right, if we have like a little window in this section. So yeah. And then let's go ahead and look at some of the time. I put about 10 hours into that, which I don't know if that's really accurate, but I was able to finish all of my features. I put a lot more than 10 hours in, just over and over again. As in the last sprint, I did these buttons, and just learning how to do them the right way and to put things in the buttons has taught me something pretty cool, which is doing one thing, doing it right, and then doing it over and over again. And that's actually helping me learn how to do React Native in general a lot better. So until next sprint, see you soon.